morning. Yep, it's the start of a new week. We're back at it again. Had a big week last week and I guess things went all right. It seemed like we were running all week. This week's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have a shorter work week and we're going to take a little bit of time off, family time off. But today we are right up fixing fence. We've got a bad section of fence that these cows have got through and got out. And so anyway, that's what we're doing today. And I got some really good helpers. Ah! Can you guys say hi? Hi! They are helping me right now, and their dad, Talon, my middle son, is down from Idaho. And he's riding and Jaden's riding, and they're getting the cows that got through this fence back across the fence and back into the right pasture. They're actually on the neighbors. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing the rest of the day. Okay, we're taking a lunch break. Kind of waiting for these guys to come through on horses. Had some cows right here, but they've moved off a little bit. Anyway, these guys they've been working hard. They think they're ready for lunch. All right, so wanted to just follow up on this horse. And he's a horse we bought in the sale. I wanted to tell you why we bought him and kind of what we did preparing to buy him. And so if you watched last week's video, you know a little bit about what he was and everything and what he went for in that sale. What I didn't say last week, but I want you to know this week, is that we did our homework on this horse before we went to the sale. We looked up his pedigrees. We called and talked to the guy who owns him. We went and looked at him and had made our mind up before we went to the sale that this was going to be a horse we were going to go after, we were going to bid on. He just has everything that we're looking for in a horse. And so the reason I'm saying that is because we don't just go to a sale and randomly buy a horse. we have gotten in trouble bad doing that kind of stuff. And so we don't do that. We do our homework before we go. And we do, it's kind of a calculated risk still, but it's not anything as bad as going to a sale and picking up a horse that you don't know what you should know about him before you buy him. But I wanted to show you this horse, and I want to show you why we bought him. And so I'm going to go grab the camera and turn this around where you can see this horse a little bit closer and show you some of the things that we look for. He's just dog gentle, just in your pocket. In fact, a little bit too much, to be honest with you. That's one of the things that we've learned after we got him home, is he is right on top of you. Doesn't respect your space very well. The other thing is he is big, and because he's so big, we're going to be really careful bringing him along. As 2-year-olds, their bones have not fully developed yet, and we watch especially their knees. And so if you look at his knees right there, I don't know if you can see that, but his knees have not closed, meaning the growth plates in there have not grown enough to where he's mature enough to really start using him. And we want to do everything we can to bring him along just right and not hurt him. And so we're going to be very, very careful about how we use him. We'll definitely kind of keep his training going. And I'm going to pack some salt on him and get him used to those kind of things, just like we bring our other colts along. But we will not put any hard use or long days on him for probably a year. We're going to let him completely mature, and we're going to let his bones grow the way they should. And we're just going to bring him along. The other thing that we were looking for is a horse that has a good girth and a good wither. And so you can see on him right here, he's got a great wither. And then his girth, which is from here to the top of his wither, is big, which means that this horse is going to be able to do a lot of work for us in the future, and he's going to be able to hold up, and just that big girth just helps a lot. It means a lot on a horse, and so we look for that too. Okay, and the other thing is his feet. He's got really good big black feet, and we love that. He's correct. I mean, his feet have been well taken care of. His legs are straight, and again, just everything about him physically is really, really good. The other thing about him is his disposition. He has got a great disposition. He's super mellow and easygoing and very calm, and we've seen the same thing after we got him home. He just is a really, really nice minded horse, and that's really important to us as well. So anyway, this is him, and that's why we bought him. All right, well, we do not have a name for this horse yet, and we would like to give him one, and we want one that fits him. And so we thought it'd be fun to kind of throw it out there and have you guys help us name him. So we'd like you to comment this week with your very best names for this horse. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through those names and pick one of them. And next week, and whatever name we pick, we want to send that person a hat. And so help us name this horse and we'll send you a hat. We figured that that'd be a fun thing to do, and hopefully we'd get a good name too. Because if we leave it up to our kids to name this horse, he'll get some weird name that, you know, who knows. We might even just start calling him 24. So we need help naming him. So please send your comments. We'd be glad to have him. All right, I want to give you another ranch update about our dogs. One of the comments we got this last week was somebody noticed that we were missing Belle. You guys remember Belle? She was black-mouthed cur, and sorry, that sun's right in the wrong spot. She's a 7-year-old female, and honestly, the best dog I've ever owned. And I loved that dog, and man, was she good. She was fantastic at tracking and hunting and holding, and she could even herd a little bit, which is pretty rare for those kind of dogs. Anyway, about 3 weeks ago, Belle passed away, and I'm not totally sure exactly what the cause of that was. I went out to the kennel one morning and she was dead, which was absolutely heartbreaking. Gosh, that's discouraging. You put so much effort and time into your dogs, and then you just love them on top of that. And boy, she's one that I just can't hardly replace. And so I've worked the dogs a little bit since then, and to be honest with you, my dogs now are kind of all over the place. It's clear that Belle was the pack leader, and the other dogs are kind of lost without her. So it's going to take us a while to get back on top of things. So now I've got to look for a replacement for her, and I'll keep you updated as that goes. But gosh, just a tragic thing. So anyway, we're down. I have 3 dogs: Lou and George and Grace, who I hope will figure things out. But like I said, they're pretty lost right now. And I think that's a typical thing for dogs when they kind of run in a pack. The other update real quick is our little Border Collie Kelpie cross. That little black and white that you see in the videos that's chasing the heck out of the kids. She's an aggressive little bugger, and she's going to be good, I think. We're going to call her Maggie, so that's going to be her name, and we'll see how she does. But she's coming right along, and like I say, she's chasing the kids, so it'll be fun to see what she does. Well, the rest of the week, we're going to go on vacation. And I've just learned over the years that if you don't have fun with your kids and all you ever do is work, it's not a good thing. And so we need to slow down right now and have some fun with our kids and spend some good time with them away from ranching and away from cows and horses and dogs and everything else that comes along with that. And so we are going to go over to where my wife is from. She's from a little town in central Utah called Escalante. And there's a beautiful mountain over there called the Boulder Mountain. And there is fish all over the place. And we're going to spend the next 3 days just relaxing and fishing. And in the meantime, we hope that the cows stay put and that they don't go get on the neighbors and break fences down and everything that they've been doing every day for the last couple of weeks. But we're going to take a break anyway, and I'll show you some of that video as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that, and thanks for watching. And again, please send us your names for our new horse. Thanks. Hey, good morning. We are here resting and relaxing. Spending a little bit of time with the kids, not work related, and just having lots of fun. And we're gonna do a little bit of fishing. We love to fish and the kids love to fish, and so we're gonna try it right here. And pretty simple fishing. We just use worms and a hook and float it down the stream, and this stream is loaded with fish, and it's just super fun. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Oh boy.
Most of what we're catching is these little brook trout. Real pretty fish, but pretty cool anyway.
I think Hyde's got him a fish on here and he is reeling it in. Oh, oh. Oh, good job. Whoa. All right, good job, Hyde. Hey, that's a pretty good fish. Do you want to hold it up so the people can see what it looks like? It's a little brook trout. Whoa. All right, good job, buddy. Oh, that's a pretty fish, isn't it? Okay.
It's a brook trout.
It's a what?
It's a brook trout.
The brook trout, huh?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna get the hook out of his mouth and put him back in, huh?
I'm gonna.
Talon, he's got his waders on and he's getting serious over there. Stephanie and Kaylee are just relaxing. And Hyde is getting ready to go fishing. Are you getting ready to go fishing, Hyde?
Yeah.
Catch a big fish, Hyde?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big one.
My dad caught it.
That's a big fish, almost big as you are.
Yep.
All right.
Or me.
We're gonna eat him tonight for dinner, huh?